Everyone, welcome to the explanations. In last video I covered the what is a functional dependency and rules for defining the functional dependency. In today's video I'll be covering the properties of functional dependency, which is also known as Armstrong's axioms, or this is also called properties of functional dependency. Properties of functional dependency. So here the first property is known as the reflexivity property. Reflexibility property. So what is a reflexibility property? So first of all, before discussing about this property, let us talk about the subset and sets and that. Okay, for example, here if this is a key, or we can say this is a particular group of attributes. So here the subset of this attribute will be name alone or EID alone. If these two combination of attributes are under one key, we can say, or it is going to determine a particular value, combination of EID and name. So the subset of this will be either your single name or your single EID. So this is called the subset. Okay, now let's discuss about the property. So the first property is reflexivity property. So here it says that if y is a subset of x, then x is to y holds by reflexivity rule. For example, if we have employee ID and name, it is the combination of one key, then this is valid. This is valid. It means that this set can determine its subset. Okay, it can determine. What is this arrow? It means determine. So this can determine its subset, or we can say EID and name. This can also determine its subset, which is EID. So this is called reflexivity property. Let's talk about the next property. So the second number property is augmentation property. Augmentation property. What is augmentation property? If x determine y is a valid dependency, then xz is to yz is also a valid dependency by what? By this augmentation rule. See, for example, if we can say, let's take above example. For example, if we have two attributes, employee ID and name, which is going to determine the salary. If this is a valid functional dependency, then if you are going to add another attribute, suppose if you are going to add another attribute like department here, so this is also a valid functional dependency. See, I have added this department, so it is going to be added here also. It is known as augmentation rule. Now the third rule is a very important rule which we are going to use in our normalization part, which is nothing but transitivity rule. What does it tell? If x determine y and if y determine z are both valid dependencies, then x is to z, which is x determine z, is also valid. For example, if EID, employee ID, if it determines the department of employee, and if department determine the salary of employee, it means that from transitivity rule, the employee ID will also determine the salary of the employee. Okay, so that was all about the various Armstrong axiom or properties of functional dependency. In next video, I'll come up with the types of functional dependencies. Till then, stay safe and thank you.